Thank you for joining me for another Watch It Wednesday, and this week I'd like to show you how to do this card, and I think I found a little trick to get these evenly spaced, so I'm going to show you that. This is actually a card that we did at the Stampin' Up! Regional Convention. I went to the one in Fort Worth in September. It was a blast. I can't tell you how much fun I had. So when I did this at Regional, this isn't the one I did, I had trouble getting these four placed correctly without using a Stamp-A-Majig. And I thought about it a little bit, and I have a trick to share with you. So we're going to be stamping on a piece. This is the Naturals Ivory cardstock. It's nice because it has this little fleck in it. That's why they call it natural. And what I did was I just took a Post-it note and punched out a 3/4 inch circle. And then I'm going to fold it in half one way and fold it in half exactly the other direction. Now I can use my grid sheet to center the cardstock itself, so the center line is my center. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this circle down. And what I'm trying to do is the lines that I folded, which I know you can't see, there's one right here. Let's see here. That helped a little. And one right there. Get those going to the diagonals. So then that gives me a guide to stamp by. Now I have this set in Clearmount, which is definitely helpful. And then I can just line up my stem on the crease line on the Post-it note, and then the top up here at the corner. And that helps me get it placed a little better. There we go. Now I'll just peel this Post-it note off. Post-it notes are definitely a stamper's friend. Now then, for this center part, I have the medallion stamp. This is all from the Day of Gratitude stamp set. And let me make sure I have the right color. Yeah, this is Early Espresso. And I just need the center part of the medallion here. And then I have a scrap of Cajun Craze cardstock. And I'm just going to do it like this. And then use my 3/4 inch circle punch. And then I like it with these little 2 layers here, so I'm going to ink this again. If you ever do circles or smear like this, you want to tap afterwards. That way any lines that were made from the smearing on here from the ink pad will go away. So I'm just going to do this again on the other side. And then use a smaller circle punch. This one should be 1/2 inch, I believe. And get just that center of the medallion. Like that. Okay, so let's get all these things out of the way. And now it's pretty much just assembly. This is a pretty quick card, and I like it because it only uses one stamp set. So if you're new, it's nice to be able to make a card with the same stamp set. And even though I stamped in espresso ink, I still like to do distressing or sponging with chocolate chip. If you didn't have chocolate chip, you could use your espresso. That would work just fine. These little pieces sometimes. And I really like this Naturals cardstock because it has that sort of distressedness already. And then, so this piece, this Naturals Ivory is 2 3/4 square, and Espresso 3 inch square, and then this is 4 by 8, and then scored at 4 to make the card. And this is Cajun Craze, which is a super color for fall. And I like orange anyway, so there we go. Now we're just going to get everything put together. And our first circle we're just going to put on with regular snail adhesive. This second smaller circle I'm going to use Stampin' Dimensional, which just fits back there. Gives it a nice focal point in the center. And then we're going to add one of the pearls. This is one of the basic jewels, so there's pearls and rhinestones, and I love them. I want to put them on everything. They're self-adhesive and they're flat on the back. Now you can take your paper snips, and I'm not very good at doing this, but I've seen other people do this and they're just slick, and use it to get a hold of that. Set it where you want it and then hold it down. There you go. And so there you have a beautiful card. And this stamp set also comes with a sentiment and a thank you, so you can just add that to the inside. You could put another piece of the naturals in here, the naturals ivory, so that it's easy to write on. And what hostess at Thanksgiving wouldn't really appreciate a nice little thank you card? Or you could make a little stack of 4 with envelopes and give those to her for a little gift. I hope you enjoy. Have a good week.